All right, we've made it to lesson 5. And in this video of the training, James unpacks the vehicle and the domino belief. So what I'm learning is for my offer, I have to help someone get from where they are currently to where they want to be. So they're currently in the problem and I need to identify what that problem is. And they don't want to be there. They want to be out of the problem, and the vehicle gets them from the problem to where they want to be. So the vehicle is basically how they get transported. In this case, where they want to be is where my paid offer is going to help them get to. But, and this is a really big but, neither me or my paid offer is the vehicle. For me, it was a don't pass go moment. And this finally made sense. So in my case, I am producing a course to help podcasters set up a video podcast. Initially, I was thinking that my course is the vehicle to get you from not having a video podcast to having one. My course solved the problem. But by taking a step back and really thinking about what my customers want, it's not that they want a video podcast. A podcast, and by extension, a video podcast, is work. And nobody is actually looking for more work. Even vanity project podcasts don't last because eventually the cost and the effort of doing the work without a tangible return won't be worth it. So the average podcast has 9 episodes before the creator quits. For me, this was like a block in my mindset being removed. While people could and have told me they want to start a podcast and even a video podcast, that's not actually the outcome they're looking for. They're asking, okay, why do you want to get into a podcast? And that gets to the next level of the real problem they're trying to solve and going deeper and deeper, asking, okay, you want a podcast because this, but why do you want that? My customer is actually looking for audience growth and a way to connect authentically with that audience that will lead to their ability to monetize their efforts. So in thinking about the outcomes they ultimately want externally, they want to be able to monetize the podcast. And because the audience size is sufficiently large, that's how they're going to do it. So internally, they will have built a tribe of listeners that love their show, come back week after week, trust and engage with them, and they're filling up their relevance bucket. So really kind of what we're getting to is externally, they want to be able to monetize it. Internally, they want to fill up their relevance bucket. Are people coming to me because I'm the answer? So ultimately, being relevant and paid to be such is what they want. And the vehicle is video podcasting. Hopefully that made sense. I'm not the vehicle. My course isn't the vehicle. Video podcasting is the vehicle that gets them from where they are with a limited audience to where they want to be with a big audience and relevance. So here's my new domino belief. Video podcasting is the most effective way to exponentially grow a connected, trusting podcast audience that will also get you paid. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm sure it's going to evolve slightly, but I actually like that. Now, this whole exercise up to this point has been focused on the paid offer, but now we need to make it relevant to the lead magnet itself. So we've been talking about like keeping the end in mind. We're focusing on the offer. I just talked about my paid offer. So now we're talking about the lead magnet. And the lead magnet absolutely needs to drive towards the paid offer. And so the lead magnet should be one of 2 things. Number 1, it's either going to be around the domino belief. 1, it either introduces it, proves it, or explains what it is. Or 2, it's the first step in the offer that sets up the domino belief. 1, it could be a video. 2, the studio tour. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up like, here's my equipment and here's a studio tour. And that's really the first step in having a video podcast, is just having the right tools and equipment available to actually make it happen. Then you have to set it up and all of that. So I'm going to choose to use that second option, just like we talked about, by creating a lead magnet that provides the equipment that I use and a studio tour showing it set up and in action. That's it really for lesson 5. And frankly, I'm feeling pretty good about all of it so far. If you found this video and want to follow along and check out the course that I'm actually going through here, this is part of BBD, but this part, your first 100 leads, is free. So be sure to check out the link in the description below for the first 100 leads course itself. Until next time, We'll see you soon.